Have you ever wondered if all the money you're spending on college is worth it? Or is college really going to benefit my life more than if I didn't go to college? I'm sure most of you have thought questions like this at some point within your school experience. That brings us to our main question. Is college really an asset? My name is Kate Johnson. I'm going to be talking to you today about the research that I found. So, starting off, lots of people have gone without college and are very successful. Famous people like Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, or Mark Zuckerberg might come to mind. So we know that it's possible without college to be successful. But are these people just the expectation? Or is there really enough room for us all to find a path without college? What does the research show? So, jumping into this first section, we're going to be talking about points that people are benefiting if they go to college. So if you go to college, there's benefits like you'll earn more money right off the bat. And the wage gap is also a lot wider, and it is widening as the future moves forward. So if you go to college and you earn that degree, you're more likely to make more money than someone who doesn't. The people who have a college degree have an easier time getting hired than those who do not have a college degree. You might just be able to get in the door quicker because on your resume you have that you graduated from such and such university or whatnot, but just have an easier time getting into the door and getting that job position versus someone who didn't go to college. And then the last point that I found was actually really surprising to me. The more education you have, the higher chance of being happier overall than someone who has less education than someone with less education. So if you gain more knowledge going through a university, you just statistically are proven to be more happier than someone who chose to not go to a university or just gain more knowledge. So now we dove a little bit into what our college experience can give us long term and what benefits it can give us. We're going to be talking about what our lives can look like without going to college. When you go straight into the workforce and you skip college, you now have all of those years experience over people who chose to go to college. So as soon as they get out of college, you have for maybe 5-6 years of work experience over them. So that actually can be really beneficial when applying for new jobs compared to your peers. When you do not go to college and you choose a different path, you're able to avoid debt. Lots of universities and even community colleges can be really expensive, and lots of people aren't in the position to pay out of pocket for all of those college expenses. So we end up taking loans out, and then we have to pay those back in years to come. And that can set us back in ways, financial ways, that we wouldn't necessarily think of when we take the money out right away. So that's important to keep in mind if we financially are planning to be able to pay back those loans or whatnot. Then my last point for without college, it's really important to keep in mind that there's lots of educational tools in the world nowadays, like YouTube, just anything online or a trade school that can teach us, and we are able to gain so much knowledge from that's not college or a degree. We're able to be successful in a job or in the workforce by learning those trade jobs or learning a skill online or whatever it is. We're able to still be successful without that college degree. Alrighty, so ultimately the choice is up to you. As a student, you need to see what best suits your situation in your life. You're able to see what your family and you personally are able to bring to the table when thinking about your own college education, and if it's better to skip that or go to a trade school or go to your four-year university. So I just wanted to end today by leaving you guys a challenge. All this information is so great, but what we really need to think about is what's going to benefit me the most? What position in my life am I at? And you need to do the research. So I challenge you to please do the research and figure out what is the best choice for you and weigh those options and make a pros and cons list for yourself and have your family help you decide what's the best choice for you. Thank you.